hope that is pointing in the right place. I've got no idea why the other camera isn't coming on. Come on, other camera. Right, so you go there. Oh, it will do, it will do. It will do. What does it matter? Well, the main thing is hello Dylan and Emily, because I'm just making videos for you guys now, so I hope you're watching these and I hope you're watching them in order. Otherwise you'll be, what the heck's Daddy talking about? You're going to go find the other video. This is called Porcelain Angel. Sorry Daddy, lips seizing up again. Which I wrote back in, I think it's 86. Let me check. 1988. Yeah. I wrote this about a lady called Emma Furnihue. This is from the Lost Lyrics pile, although this is not a totally new song to me. And it does have music. When I first took all those photos of her, we went to a Nine Springs for a picnic there. And it was a lovely, you know, very, very nice day, I thought. And then the next day, or later on that day, she said, "I won't do this anymore." Stop that! I'm so sorry, Daddy's blind now and I'm walking him over and bumming him over. But, you know, so up here, certainly in those days, well, what would I have been in 88? I'd have been 27. So I would have been 20. You know, up here, it's all Dante and pre-Raphaelite romance and everything, you know. It's all picnics and holding hands with you. Okay then. So much of my visions of romance, but I still wrote romantic songs about her. I wrote this after we broke up. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to hit the notes in this, but couldn't hit them with a shotgun, I guess. I need to cut the talking out because these videos are taking so long to upload. There are at least 100 song videos that I would never get to put up online, I don't think, because they, from this camera here, they take so long to upload. Oh, I'm so sorry, my eyes seized up again. Damn this disease. So, this was, it was in D, wasn't it? Began up there. She was as innocent as childhood's dreams, and as beautiful as a summer morning's sunrise. She was so fragile, like a porcelain angel, and she was everything to me. She was so gentle, like the wings of a butterfly, and as delicate as a snowflake in your hand. She was as soothing as the sound of slow running rivers, and she was everything to me. She was so vulnerable that you just wanted to protect her. You would hate anyone who would neglect her. You wanted to give her your soul to do with it as she would. You wanted to love her more than anyone ever could. She was the meaning that lies behind each obscurity. She was the essence behind each poem written in the heart. And she was lyrical like the fall of a cool spring rain. And she was everything to me. She was as intricate as a crystal sculpture, and as inspiring as nature in fullest bloom. She was as limitless as starlight in the heavens, and she was everything to me. And she could trap you with her carefree dancing smile, and dazzle your senses with her elegance and style. You wanted to give her your soul, to do it as she would, and you wanted to love her more than anyone ever could. My stars, what a way to live. I'm so sorry, because I hope that came out okay. I can't do it twice. One of the joys of motor neuron disease is, of course, it's not just your arms and everything else it affects. It affects the tiny little muscles. So your eyes, they seize up, you know, blink. I had some idiot doctor just around 9 years I had this disease. Didn't let me put your fingers in your ears. I need to tell the good people of the world about the NHS. The no health system, the corrupt NHS. What was it the coroners were saying this week? Not deaths that were not avoidable deaths. We all going to go. I mean, if Jesus can die, what hopes any of us got, really? I mean, he hasn't gotten in. But early deaths, I reckon that avoidable deaths, or delayable deaths, are up by 14%. And my mouth's gone. Following COVID, strikes, and the general lack of care in the NHS and the care system, by which they're saying that people who would still have died but wouldn't have died on that day would have died at a later date had they been seen soon enough, had their treatment started early enough, had their treatment been correct, had their diagnosis been correct, or if their treatment was good and their diagnosis when they came out, had they had the right living support care in their own houses. You don't get much for 45 years of tax in this country. That was Porcelain Angel. Eyes are starting to come back now. Man, so terrible. This is why you see me doing this fixed look, and I hate it. I've seen some of the videos and the zombie and everything. Because if I do that and then go back, nothing, the eye muscles, you know, I think. You cannot imagine what it's like. I was telling someone it was on Friday that you get an itch. So you get an itch and you get an itch, and so your neck is itching and you'll go, you don't even think about it. But if it's one of the days when the arms aren't working, they're seized up, I've used the muscle up too much, it itches, and your brain is sending the signal, scratch that, and that nothing happens, you know. And I've literally thrown myself on the floor, only on one occasion, so I do it all the time, but thrown myself on, roll my head around to scratch an itch, because it was just like the Chinese water torture, you know. I had some idiot GP, I got struck off by the NHS for complaining and launching. As soon as I got the solicitors in for negligence, that was it. The NHS had struck off and no one would take me on. A charity got one through means which I won't divulge. And this guy came out, he's not coming back again. But, you know, as I said, you know, a GP that doesn't treat you is no different than not having a doctor at all, you know. And so I was out, as when he came out, it was when the legs weren't working at all, I couldn't move. Because the invalidity spells are going, you know, I'm only making these now in these tiny windows when I'm able to stand up and everything. Once I'm up, it's not too bad, you know, things to lean against. It's like getting up without the muscles going down. My head must look like the surface of the moon, you know. And I said to him straight, you know, and I said, you know, is there anything that can slow it down? I said, look, I've wasted away, you know, and I'm showing this, you know, I used to have, well, that's the wrong thing, you know, but you can see I want, you know, I'm water now, I'm flexing my muscle out as much as I can, and you can see water. But I'm a living skeleton, you know, there's no fat on me, it's not fat, you know. It's just when this disease erodes, autoimmune disease, and he said, well, you're not using your legs, so the muscles will atrophy. And I thought, what am I listening to with this moron? Who the hell's paying you 150 grand a year? 100 grand in salary, 50 grand added on to the pension pot. I don't move because my legs gave out. Not my legs gave out because I didn't frickin' move. I exercised every day for 40 years. And I said to him, in my sweetest voice, I said, so pray to, when did I ever stop blinking? When did I ever stop swallowing? When did I ever stop going to the bathroom? That's not how I worded it. Silence to each of those questions. I was doing them slowly, just to see, and he could see that I wasn't going to stop, I was going to keep going on. Because, you know, okay, so if you're going to say, you know, if I'd just been a human slug and I'd sat on the sofa for 9 years and not moved, that might have taken my legs away. But when did I ever stop using my fingers? When did I ever stop swallowing? Why have my intestines packed up? When did I ever stop eating? Do you think I haven't eaten for 9 years and that's why my intestines are packed up? Paying this guy 150 grand a year. But they're all the same. They're all corrupt. It's like someone said online the other day, it's about their NHS experience. And they were quoting a Batman movie, I think. And I wouldn't know because I've only ever seen the Michael Keaton ones and the Adam West ones. So I was just thinking, you know, some lady just can't get rid of a bomb. And it says something like, you know, and apparently there's one guy that says to Batman, you can't kill me, and Batman says, no, I can't kill you, but I don't have to save you. And someone said, and that's what they're, I'm paraphrasing, so, but this person was putting that down there. That's what kind of stuck in my mind, you know. And they're saying, you know, that's what my treatment has been like. They're not breaking the Hippocratic Oath, you know, they're not murdering me. But by refusing to treat me, she said. And you know, they don't have to save me. Hey, should we go on another song? Let's. Anyway, so there we are. That's the first time I've ever recorded Porcelain Angel. I put music to it, but never sang it. I didn't sing it then either, let's be honest. But, it's so hard taking guitar off these days. One day I'll put, if I've got time, I'll put some of the videos up. Oh, my scrolls is back. The videos up of how big I was when I was weightlifting. Or maybe not.